Hi. Today, I'm going to talk about FinOps. And specifically the fact that getting engineers, empowering engineers to take action is the top challenge. But before we get to that, why do you move to the cloud? What is the goal of FinOps? It's about business value. Specifically, moving from a CapEx model to an OpEx model, making sure that your cloud infrastructure, your cloud applications, you're scaling them up to meet demand, but scaling them back when you no longer need them. 2, agility. This is about making sure that developers have what they need to code that revenue-generating, differentiating functionality. Functionality in their applications, new services, what have you. And 3, differentiation by way of all of those cloud services that the providers offer. I'm talking about AI and ML, developer tools, DevOps tools, quantum computing even. There are hundreds of these services that cloud providers can, they have the resources to create and invest in. If you can leverage those services, you can focus on differentiating your business. For FinOps, though, there are 3 phases the FinOps Foundation has identified. 3 phases that organizations go through as they are adopting these best practices in order to get that business value out of the cloud. The first one is inform. This is about giving teams the visibility, showback, chargeback, reporting, visibility to make smarter spending decisions. The second is optimize. This is about actually giving applications the resources they need when they need it, and leveraging ROIs and discounts to further drive those efficiencies. The third phase is operate. This is where you're continuously evaluating your business objectives. How are you tracking to them? What are the trends there? And then continuously optimizing towards that. The reality is there are many, many tools that do this. There are fewer tools that claim to do this. And this is the big thing to focus on because we're talking about empowering engineers to take action. So, if we're talking about optimization, what's required? Number 1, you have to take a performance-first approach. You have to know that that optimization understands what the application needs and is never going to risk performance, because performance, without it, everything else is moot. Number 2, you have to account for the full stack. Applications to the Kubernetes platform, to the underlying cloud infrastructure, and everything in between. Number 3, you have to operationalize the platform. And that comes down to trust. Because ultimately, what we're talking about is not action. It's about automation. Engineers, developers, application owners, we all need to feel comfortable automating in the cloud. We all need to trust that the optimization has it right. And that's why you have to take that performance-first approach. They need to know that you're never going to risk the performance of the application. And if you're going to do that, you need to understand what's going on at every layer of the stack. And to further build that trust, you need to give them the data. Show them, what is the impact of taking these actions? It's a big cultural shift, but if you can do it, if you can automate, you achieve that OpEx model. You are, in fact, able to scale up those resources, scale out those resources on demand, and scale them back when you no longer need them. Developers, they get what they need. They can continuously iterate and innovate for the business. And this is a big one. If you can solve for all this, you have just saved a bunch of money, which you can reinvest or invest in these cloud services. So today, if you want to solve for empowering engineers to take action, you have to think about what is the optimization that is going to enable me and the rest of my organization to automate. That is how you accomplish all this and ultimately get that business value in the cloud. Thank you. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please like and subscribe. If you have questions, please drop them in the comments below.